subscribers. That's okay. Probably good. We are losing subscribers because they're probably just people that don't really want to watch, or they were bots, or I don't know. Let's go edit. Just gonna do some things while I wait for people to come on. One is tutorials done. Today. Alright, cool. I think, select a language for there we go. Save. No one's on yet, but we're live. We're here. We're gonna drink coffee. We got the telly in the background. We got our cup of coffee. We got our phone here. I might adjust this just a little bit more. There we go. See how this works. I have a little bit different angle on it, so hopefully this works well, but we'll see. Man, it is cold out. I will say that for sure. It is like, it's, what's the temp here? Not gonna tell me. 2. Good morning, person who's on. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Also, send us a message. Well, we'd love to talk with you guys. So, gonna see what happens. We got our coffee here. Yes, my name is Justin, hence the coffee mug. Let me get on to our got to go to analytics. Yeah, it's all going to be 23. Nice. Hi, Winnie. Come here, Winnie. Come on. Winifred's in the post. We got a puppy here. Her name is Winnie. She's a good dog. Huh, kisses? Thank you. Thank you for some kisses. Yeah, and we got people commenting. I bet they're commenting. The Dominator, I guess you're single. Dominator, I'm not. I'm actually engaged to be married. So, but I do have a lot of gear that I've invested in for the studio. I have crazy hair and a beard. That's just me. Hope you enjoy our live stream though. Hit the like and subscribe if you do. If not, but just to let you know, I am Justin. My name is Justin. I own Fox and Robyn Recording, which is this channel, this business, everything. I'm not gay. I have a fiance. She's upstairs asleep still. I do these kind of in the morning. I have a bunch of dogs. If you're trolling, go for it. Troll all you want. I can't stop you. So, we've been working on a lot of projects lately, a lot of mixing, mastering, so that's been kind of fun. I see 8 people on. Good morning, everybody. We get some of our people from India. I'm sure our regulars will be on. Be great. Come have a cup of coffee with us. Hey, here's kind of crazy because I've been wearing it. It snowed again last night, so I had to go. Actually, a lot. We got maybe 3 inches out of it. So, Solomon, how's it going? Dominator, do you, man. You do you, Dominator. I'm gonna do me, and life will go forward. Suleiman, what's up with you, man? Hi, good morning. Chris, well. I don't know if this might be the Chris that I know. I know a Chris, and I know he watches our stuff, but I don't think this is him. But I do see a well, what? Happy to see you again, too. I am here, live streaming from the studio. We worked, we remiked the drums again. That's an update. I got a lot of people. Oh, bummer, man. Patrick, good morning. I would love to send some snow your way, although we need as much snow as we can get here. So I'm gonna keep some. I think. Well, you know, when you're on the toilet, might as well watch a live stream. You know, it's time you're not getting back otherwise. Actually, that's where I get. Oh, sorry. I actually get some really good ideas from that. I'm gonna turn the heater on. It's a little chilly down here. Thought I'd put the trash can in the hallway too while I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Someone says I look like Gary. Gary who? Gary Busey? There's a lot of people named Gary. Just saying. Good for you, Chris. No better place than to be on the toilet. You know, you're right. Gary Oldman. Oh, Gary Oldman. Okay, I kind of see it. Maybe. Certain angles, maybe. Certain hair looks. But thank you, I guess. I'll take it as a compliment. I take what I can get. If you guys are new, hit the like and subscribe button. Check out our new video. We just dropped a new video today that is on how to mic a snare drum. How to get like your best snare drum sound. So in the end, we'll do a full, like, this is how everything sounds with all the miking that we did. So. Patrick asks, is that a PV Gen X EXP telehanger? No, that's a true Fender. That's a Fender Telecaster. True bona fide. that is a happy coincidence, my friend Chris, that happened. You get on the toilet, my stream comes on. Do not plan that. I think it's just a happy accident. But Patrick, if you are curious, that is a telly back there. No, it's just a straight up telly. It's a Mexican telly, if that helps. I'm sure PV probably stole some of its design from the telly, and then because a lot of like people who make telly lookalikes do that. They take the design and then they kind of modify it a little bit so they don't break copyright and those kinds of things. Cool. Well, thanks, Chris. Thanks for. You know, a bat signal would be kind of cool. I don't know where I'd put it. Maybe between the guitars over here. There's another bass guitar that you can't see. It's actually over here. It's just off camera that you can't see it. So, be kind of cool. Like I said, if you guys are new, you like the channel, hit this like and subscribe. Check out our other videos. Like I said, we just dropped a new one this morning. I say this morning, 12 a.m. It dropped. So, yeah. Hope you guys like the new videos. It seems to be doing fairly well it's gotten 23 watches in the last, like, I don't know how much, but it's doing fairly well. It's doing okay, you know. I'm not all in the views right now. I'm more like, how do we I have that on. I don't know why it's telling me to turn that on. Google's telling me to turn on enhanced browsing, and I've already done that. Like, it's been on since the get-go. And Patrick says I completely stole it. The only difference is slightly, yeah, it is slightly sharper. I think the edges are more pointy on the PV one. Yeah, it's a cool. Chris is trying to learn ukulele. That's a cool thing, Chris. Deadpool. If you're the real Deadpool, that'd be cool. Fictitious character, but cool user handle by far. Am I a hipster? I wouldn't say I'm a hipster. I'm just a guy with a beard, and I'm like, my hair's kind of starting to thin, so I let it grow as long as I can. So, but not a hipster. I am a producer though. I help people produce their own music. So, Andre, have you ever heard of? I've not. I'll check them out though. Thanks for the recommendation. I keep a list of all you guys that keep recommending, and that list just keeps it getting longer, and I don't have time to really do anything for it. Hi, Bulletproof. India. Cool. Hi to India. Hi, India. You guys like watching me. I got a lot of people from India on here. Have you ever been a Gib fan? Nah. Not really. Not really Gibson. They make some cool guitars, but that's just not my cup of tea. I'm more of a Fender guy. I do not ever visit India. I'd like to visit India, though. Guru, good morning. Hello. I don't know. Hello. Hi. I imagine you're from some foreign country or you're from the United States. We're in northern Colorado. You can check out our website, foxandrobynrec.com. Although I think we're going to we're using a thing called Easy Funnels right now. And I think we're going to eventually switch it back to Wix because there's some, I want to add a calendar, I think. Could I don't know. I want to look at account settings. I don't want to do domains. I already have a domain. I already have premium subscription. That's what I'm looking for. Because you have to have a subscription. September 7th. Cool. Go back to Wix. I liked Wix. I liked what it could do. So I might go back to it. The one I'm using right now is Easy Funnels and compare plans. Here we go. They have a sale going on right now. That's actually even cheaper. E-commerce, accept payments, 4,000 CMS, free domain, basic marketing suite. I don't need, and 5 collaborators. For $4 more. No, I think what I do, enterprise. Just seeing all the things it gives me. Google Ads with Wix. E-commerce, enterprise. Bookings platform. See, that's what I need. I need a bookings platform, and I can't do that with what I've got. So, let's see. Let's answer some questions here. Gudis, I think you're from the US. I am from the USA. United States of America, we are. We're a terrible country right now. I don't know if we'll get better. Everything's got to have a rise and fall. Rome rised and fell. So eventually we'll do the same thing like every other superpowers done over the last millennia. Forever Bulletproof asks, is the guitar behind you yours? Yes, it is. Everything you see in here is mine. It's all part of my business. I technically don't own it. The business domain owns all this. So, you show outside view of our house. It's cold, wet, and probably not because we're actually in a basement. There's no windows down here. But yeah, it did snow last night. We got quite a bit of snow. I don't know, a few inches. So yeah, I think this is the one I would go with, but it's gonna charge 2 years. Oh, if I do 2 years, it would be 12. It's not bad. $12. Okay. This is yearly. Monthly is $36 a month. Interesting. So if I do that, I continue checkout. What would the amount be? $288. I'd rather go to $36 a month. Monthly does not include free domain, events, calendar app. What if we just did a year? What would be a year? I don't know. Yeah, I want to say that's better. I don't have 174 in the bank account right now. It's the hard thing about being owning your own business stuff. People don't always pay things on time. Cool. Do you live alone in your house? No, I do not. I actually have my fiance. She lives in the bedroom above me. Well, it's kind of up and across. It's kind of above me. It's a weird layout. Tori says, I have an Alvarez guitar variant. Yes, Alvarez does make nice guitars. Absolutely, Tori. They do make some nice stuff. Let's check out your channel. Oh, yeah. Maybe Tori does some live streams. Cool. All right, well. Everybody's got their Deadpool. I'm not a hipster. I don't know why you keep asking. I'm just a guy. I own a recording studio. I make music, produce music. I have live sound equipment where we do shows and stuff, and then we make videos on YouTube. So, just picked me up an Alvarez 8060. Those were cool. I've actually played one of those. They have one at one of our local music grounds here that someone traded in, and yeah, I played it. Yeah, I checked out your live streams there, Tori, just for a quick second. It looks like they're kind of cool. Traveling and sunsets on like that's awesome. That's actually where I like to spend most of my free time is like around a lake or something along those lines. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do before I upgrade, I'm gonna just leave that. I want to redesign my website on Wix. Edit site. Let's just see what happens. I haven't even looked at my Wix one in forever because I don't really use it. It's expensive. Oh, it's actually not terrible. How many pages do I have? Studio. Take out some plugins we don't have. We don't have that anymore. And we don't have that anymore. We have the Apollo X8. X8. And X8. Apollo X4. That's better. Bus company. Yep, that's all right. Do not have that console anymore. Oh, and then SSL. Oh, mic pre's in here. Interesting. Just converters. I actually kind of like this layout. SSL 6 channel. And what else? Warm audio WA12. Let's save. Done. One of these days I'll do a new about me. But Patrick, man, the one guitar made me a fan of Dreadnought. Yeah, it does. It does make you that god. Where are you from? I am from the United States of America. We're in near Fort Collins, Colorado. See, I like subscribe. Thank you, Tori, for hitting the like and subscribe. We are thankful for everybody who does that. Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. We've kind of been doing this. Oh, we're up to 3. Wow. We've kind of been doing this number the last few days. Up 2, down 1, up 3, down 2, hovering about that 140, 840 mark. But it says we're up to 844 right now. So we're super grateful for everybody who's done that. Hit the like and subscribe. That's awesome. Continue watching our stuff. We got a bunch of new videos. We have a new video that just popped out today. It's our how to make a snare drum video. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that God, we are from the U.S., United States of America. Not to be confused with other United States of various countries like Mexico. Ooh, I will go check that out, Patrick. That Dean does sound very nice. Sounds very nice. I do like me. I like me some dreadnoughts. I don't have a well, I guess it's kind of a dreadnought. I have a Gretsch Jim Dandy that I love to play around with, but you've seen it's been on stream a couple times. It's been in a couple other videos. It's a very underrated guitar, but it has no electronics in it. So That's about right. Except for we don't have the RCFs anymore. We don't. Oh, I do like the rates. Man, that's an old picture. I like that picture, but it's old. Yeah, I'll probably keep that the same. I'm looking at my old website here that I had on Wix, and I do like it a lot better. I just need to update some pictures. I think that's all. I go back home. I don't know what I'd upgrade it with. That's an old picture for sure. But you know, it is what it is. A lot of people watching it. 86 people have watched this. 87. Kim Jong Un, $1 million. Good for you. Anyways, Fort Collins. New Mexico's cool. I like to go to New Mexico when it's warm. It's freezing here and it's warmer there. You're definitely warmer than we are here. I think we're at 5 today. 3 according to my watch. You have Kim Jong Un. I have lots of it. You have lots of $1 million bills. That's good for you. I don't really care. Stephen Dodd. Hi, brother. We're in the UK. Hey, man. Hi, UK. You love Donald Trump? 1,000,000%. Good for you. Cool. I don't have. I could care less who's president, really, as long as, you know, we don't tank it. But I have a feeling that things might get better. I don't know. We'll see. Got dogs barking. See, or do I just keep my easy funnels? I don't know. Let's go to easy funnels. Easy funnels nice, but I have to pay extra for extra pages, I think. I do like the easy funnel one. It's a little cleaner. Kinda. I don't know. I'll probably keep this one. I probably won't go back to Wix. Wix is like significantly more expensive. What if I want to add pages? So I can store? No. Go back. Builder. Dashboard. Funnels. Nope. Oh, sure. We'll restore it. Restore deleted funnel. Close. Billing. Change plan. Let's see. I'm at 16. I go 17. Payments checkout. Up to 2. Website admins. Multi-site. That's what I want. Multi-page. But how many pages? This is a 1 page. I'd like to do 2 pages. I think if I do 2 pages, that's not bad. $23 a month. I could do $23 a month. Not right. I won't do it right now. I might just up my plan here. I don't know, because I do like Wix, and I do like my funneling website. So local government is more important. I don't know about that. It's all as corrupt as big government, because it's by human beings, and we all can be corrupted. Patrick says barely. Barely. Man, it's been about that cold here too for the last few days too, man. Guillermo, any good at any of that guitar? No, I'm not that good. I'm better as a drummer than I'm a guitar player. Stephen Dodd, yeah, man, Union Jack. Let's see, I speak noise, local government. Staying off the grid. Why you'd be so mean? Like, what's the point? I don't kiss men. I actually love my fiance very much, and she is an amazing woman. Whether she wants to admit it or not. Sorry, staying off the grid, you once again are put in timeout. Because you keep, it's like poking a hornet's nest. Like you want a reaction, but you're not gonna like the reaction you're gonna get. So, one person watching, which is fine. I'm enjoying everybody that's talked. I also am super thankful for everybody who hit the like and subscribe this morning, especially that subscribe button. 845. I got 845 people subscribe to our channel, which is amazing because I never thought we'd get to the point where it's like, yeah, a bunch of people watching. Like, super grateful. Slug Feet, kind of using some Nickelback. I could if I knew any Nickelback. Not my cup of tea when it comes to singing or just straight up, trying to see what's going on. Oh, I like that. There's a studio called Hear No Evil Studio, and it's a pretty cool space. Loading. Oh, that Wild Audio Berserker. That's a cool guitar. That Berserker guitar is pretty cool. I'll give it that. So, we are connected, though. 106 people watch this, which is great. Yeah, and check out our other videos, too. We got a bunch of other videos that are out now, too. Our snare drum technique mic video came out this morning. It's a really cool video. I'm actually kind of proud of that one. It came out a lot better than I thought it would. Slugfeet, here's the thing. Not a dancing monkey, that's for sure. Although I look a little bit like a monkey. Not a dancing monkey. The other thing is, like, I don't always agree with, like, if you do something, I'll do something. Like, if you do it, I'll do it for you type thing. I only want you to subscribe if you find our content, like, good for you. Like, you get some kind of something out of it. Like, because reality is, this whole content thing, all this YouTube that we do, is all for us to promote our business, to promote Fox and Robyn Recording, and as shameless as we can. You can check out our website, foxandrobynrec.com, and to do stuff like that. And then to talk with people as much as we can to kind of, you can build a little bit of actual relationship and stuff, because this whole, like, music making business is very relational, whether people want to admit it or not. What you doing, Winnie? Come. I got my friend. She's back. Winifred's back. She's a good dog. When she's not chewing up stuff you chewing up stuff you're not supposed to. Is that why you came down here? Or were you bothering Mom and she was like, I don't want you on me anymore, and sent you down here? Patrick, yep, it's a puppy. She's a good dog. She's an Australian Shepherd pit bull mix. Smart dog. Very smart dog. Very lovey, too. She's, out of all of them, of the three of her litter that we kept, she's like the sweet one, and then we got one that's like absolutely silly. Like, she's just a silly puppy. Like, super funny to watch. And then we got another one that we call the crazy puppy, because she gets like these crazy eyes, and it's kind of fun. Oh, those are a cool mix. The Queensland mixes are always beautiful dogs. 112, really? 112 people. 112 views. People watch this for at least a minute, so you get at least a minute worth of something out of it. I'm trying to think. Oh, so I'm going to be speaking locally at up to 20 pages. Okay, that's worth it. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be speaking at this thing locally in Colorado here. It's actually in Longmont is where we'll be speaking. And it's I don't know if we'll be speaking. We'll be giving some input for sure. I don't know what exactly yet. But basically the whole thing is how to... actually, I got to pull up the event here because I got to make sure I get this correct. Yeah. It's our local musician community discussion is what it's all about. And we're discussing kind of like why it's important for venues to pay artists right now, at least in my area. I don't know if this is nationwide or if it's just this area. But a lot of what's coming down the pipeline is that they're not paying musicians what they're worth, or at all. Come play for free. No one wants to play for free. And honestly, if I were a venue and I had this all set up to have musicians play and stuff like that, I would work it into my yearly budget. This is how much we have per year to pay our musicians, and we'll work off of that budget. And I say we have $100,000. We get a $200,000 loan to start this business, and we use, say, the first $100,000 to get the business building open, all that stuff, products, everything. The next $100,000, I would take that and then kind of spread that over a year of like, okay, we can get these, like we can do one or two big acts. We can do maybe one or two big acts a month off of that, and then kind of work that in. Or we can do a bunch of little acts and we can pay them all like $300-400, a night. However that would work over 100. Basically you'd be spending, if you had it for a year, $100,000 for a year, you'd be spending it's like $10,000 a month. So you could easily pay each of your musicians $1,000. Pay them for a weekend. Have them just do weekends. Like we only do live music on weekends, and we pay you we pay you $1,000 for the weekend, which is not a bad deal. Like $1,000 for 2 days is not a bad deal. So, anyways, Pat, love you. Oh, you already said that. I was just trying. That popped up on my phone. I already answered that. Anyways, that's just kind of my little 2 cents on that. We're gonna keep talking about how, like, I have some more ideas that I'm kind of poking around with, like what that would look like in a venue. But we're working on new live streams actually. A new portion of the live stream where we'll bring in actually artists to kind of do like I don't know exactly what you want to call it, kind of like an album release party, but it's kind of transforming in multiple ways. So we haven't quite like nailed it down, but I think maybe the end of this month we might be doing like a test run with that. So we'll see. Be on the lookout for that. It'd be an afternoon evening thing, I think. Maybe morning? I don't know. Depends. And a lot of people live. No one's texting me, which is good. That is good. I don't see what's in the emails. I've looked through emails, I think, already. Yep, I have. The rest of this is just junk. Yeah, I got some affiliate stuff that isn't, like, I'm a Waves affiliate, but I made nothing. I've already applied for this, I think. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. It's all very interesting. We have LinkedIn, and a lot of times the stuff we get through LinkedIn is like, hey, Mark Hall's right. Like, hey, why don't we do this or that? So we'll see. I got some people here. Do you know what a hairbrush is? Yes, I do. I just haven't used one yet today. I have not brushed my hair at all today. I've been wearing a hat because it's been freezing here. It's like -4. Actually, it's not 4. See, this is 3 degrees. 4 degrees. The high of 12. Low of -3. So we'll see. Yeah, that's what that says. That's, I think. It says it feels like 9, but it's 4. So. But yeah, I've worn a hat all morning, so my hair's just kind of hat hair. So sorry. I can put it back on. But my head's kind of is what it is. Let's see. Sogo Hotel says, "Do you believe in God?" Yes, I do. I sure do. I don't believe in church though. I believe in a building. I'd rather believe in an entity. So. God is an entity. That's the closest thing I can kind of, if you were to put him in a box, which I think is dumb. Why would you want to put your God in a box? When are you going on? Going on what? So, the hotel person, going on what? When are you going on? Going on what? You leave a question. Some people don't finish that sentence. While I'm watching Next Top Model, wondering if you're on next. I am not a model. Not even close. I have a beard. I wear holy jeans, although that's not really anything anymore. I have tattoos that you can't see. Yeah, I'm not a model. Never going on one. Never going to be one. They have too many health issues. They do, unfortunately. But we're thankful for everybody who's hit the subscribe button this morning. That's great. We went from 8, we dropped, I think we've gone up 4, something like that. That's awesome. Thankful for everybody who has. If you're new, you like our channel, you like our content, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications if you want to. All that really doesn't matter quite so much, the bell, but 24. Our latest video is snare drum mic technique. It's like how to get the perfect snare drum sound. It's kind of like, I kind of show you that. Am I a DJ? I am not a DJ. I'm a music producer. Is the best thing. Audio professional, music producer. I run live sound for bands and stuff and concerts and stuff like that, but I'm not a DJ. Hi, Vincent. Good morning. Hello, Norway. I still want to go to Norway. Still a place I want to go. Let's see here. Let's get going. Nope. YouTube. My Haku Records, it has live piano. Yeah, that looks like I got some. Nope. I thought I saw some things. Nope. Nothing of great importance this morning. But yeah, we're just kind of streaming. We've been on for about 40 minutes. We'll probably continue to be on for, I don't know. I do have somewhere to go this morning, but not till 11. So I don't really plan on mixing anything this morning. So, but yeah, if you guys are new, you like the channel, hit the like and subscribe. I think that's it. Not much else that I know. Kind of just ranting a little bit, but that's what this really is about. It's just me to kind of connect with you guys, rant a little bit if I want. Yeah. Ooh, at YouTube. Yeah, and the whole algorithm for this is all changing. It's constantly changing, the whole algorithm for YouTube, so. I took the jacket off. I'm getting a little warm. I turned the heater on down here because it was chilly, and now I'm getting warm. So, I'm feeling confined. And once again, Music Go Round shirt. I have a lot of Music Go Round shirts. If you're not familiar with Music Go Round, they sell and buy used gear. They sell new stuff too. So, if you're looking for some used gear, they've got it. Or if you're looking for some new stuff too. I bought my amp through them. My Vox AC15 was bought through them. And it's a great little amp. It's out being repaired right now because it blew input transfer. I'm going to turn the heater off. It's hot down here. Plus, you guys get up and move around too. So, there we go. That's better. I feel better. I feel so cold. Still a little bit chilly down here. Maybe I should let that go on. Yeah, I think I'll turn it back on. Two people watching. Whoever's watching, good morning. Or afternoon, if you're in a different part of the world. Feel free to send us some questions. Like, we're up for talking with people. even the trolls. Unless you're getting too trolly and kind of cringy, then we'll put you in timeout. But you're not blocked. You just can't come back for a day, which is fine. Yeah, I know we're down to one person watching. It kind of happens. It kind of peaks in the beginning and it kind of trails off because people have stuff to do, and we're kind of getting the point in the day where things do kind of I've noticed about 9:30 it kind of starts to trail off anyways. So yeah, that's all I know. Not a ton. Well, like I said, check out our new video that we got out. It's about miking a snare drum. What is a session like? That's a cool video. I might do some BTS stuff here. Looks like we got a message here. Chris, $10. You're gonna give me $10, or I have to pay you $10. Either way, it's not enough. Like, I won't give you $10 to shave my beard, nor will I pay. Will I accept $10 to shave my beard? You don't like my beard? I'm sorry. It's who I am, though. It's just part of me. Shouldn't judge a book by its cover. That's my opinion on that. Just saying. Take it as... let's look at the earned. I haven't looked at earned. Well, there's 725. That's not bad. Public watch hours for the year. Trying to get there. We're trying to get our channel monetized for various reasons. But one, we can start doing more membership type stuff. So, hello, Suman. 20. No, still not enough. Add about 3 more zeros and then we'll talk, Chris. Good morning, Suman. You're always on. Hope you're doing well. Love the hearts. Thank you very much. Dashboard, content. Yeah, 24. That's doing quite well. I'm okay with that video doing well. So we just dropped a new video for those who are watching. Chris, you too, man. You have a good day as well. Hope you're doing well. Good evening, good morning, good night. Which, if you don't know that reference, that's a bummer. That's a good movie. That's from The Truman Show. If you haven't seen The Truman Show, go take a watch. I don't mind. You could leave my stream and go watch The Truman Show. It's a good movie. Hey, tips for buying recording gear. Don't buy the Harbor Freight mini toolbox. Why not? It's a decent little toolbox. Just depends on your usage. Like, you can't buy a toolbox and expect it to do everything. A micro channel? What would you consider a micro? Under 100,000? Is that a micro channel? Oh, under 100 subs. The micro channel. I don't think we're a micro channel anymore. Don't think so. I think we've outgrown the micro portion. Chris S., do I have a degree? I do have a degree, yes. I have a degree in communications media with an emphasis in audio. That's my degree. It's an associate's degree, actually. Just a 2-year. I've been doing this long enough that a 2-year has gotten me pretty far. Also, I'm finding that at this point, if I were to go get my bachelor's or even master's, it would be pointless because I'm at the point where I could probably teach. It'd be a good, probably a good refresher, but there's still things I've done enough that I don't know if it would benefit me. I have enough experience and stuff that my knowledge and experience kind of outweighs my degree. I've done a lot of different events. I've done stuff from choirs and funerals and big concerts and rigging up concerts and rigging up PAs for other things, and then also doing lighting, and so, which I have a bunch of lights I need to go through. I got a bunch of lights that were deemed broken at a church, and I need to go through them. And actually, I think most of them are broken. But the nice thing is, if there's even there might be enough parts that are make like, I'm thinking maybe 2 really good lights, which would be great. 2 really good lights out of like 5, that's not bad. And then the rest of them I can, I can keep the parts, lenses. The lenses and stuff are, are important. Break a lens, I got a replacement. We break a motor, I got a replacement motor. I think I've got one. I think there was one that the motor is just shot. And I think I might be able to still get the motors for it. I just have to look. Chris, was I sure that this is what I liked before I pursued it in school? So I pursued audiovisual stuff even when I was in high school. So when I went to college, I knew. Well, actually, when I graduated high school, I didn't want to go to college, and then I was kind of persuaded, like, you should probably go to college and get somewhat of a degree. And that was a time where degrees actually kind of meant something. I feel nowadays degrees have kind of become a little bit of a joke, but especially in my line of work. Now, if you're a doctor, degree is worth every penny of it. But for someone like me who does audiovisual work, I know a lot of guys who don't, in my field, who don't even have a degree. Like, they didn't even go to college. They just started doing this. But yeah, I did want to pursue something, and I didn't want necessarily know how far I wanted to take it. So I was kind of done with schooling just in general, and I was done with high school. But I've kind of moved past that, and I took like a Spanish class and a couple audio classes in college, just to kind of like test the waters. And I ended up liking it, so I kept it up, and I ended up getting a degree, which I ended up doing stuff in journalism. Like, my degree involves some amount of journalism, some amount of broadcast. I use quite often, live streams and stuff. I use broadcast all the time, so not every church, not everything every venue and stuff that I go and work at uses every bit of my degree, but there's pieces of my degree because I've got lighting, I've got audio, I've got broadcast, and I've got journalism. Those are kind of like the 4 main parts of my degree. So for me, it was kind of worth it because I've been able to use pieces of those degrees in my field throughout the years. So especially now that we live stream it, like everything, broadcasts have been great. Journalism, less so, but it has helped me like write things, like write stuff that would go on our channels. So Skibidi says, hi, I love that yellow guitar. It's actually not yellow. I want you to know, they call that butterscotch blonde, and it's more of I guess it's kind of a creamy, I don't know, it's not quite yellow, I don't know, it's not quite green. Think of butterscotch taffy. That's the color. But thank you. It is a great guitar. I love it too. So, but they do call that butterscotch blonde. It's kind of like it's not green, it's not yellow. I don't know where it falls in the spectrum of color, but that's the color it's called. It's called butterscotch blonde. I don't know who names these colors, but someone does. Someone out there. Light brown, maybe. Ryan, it could be considered like a lightish brown. I guess if we take brown and maybe yellow and kind of match them together, you'd get maybe that color. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. Colors. I'm partially colorblind myself, which is kind of interesting since I do a lot of lighting for places where I'm like setting colors and stuff like that. It's interesting. I need to wipe the desk down again. Sounds like a job for the interns. I don't usually have them clean, but I do need to teach them how to clean gear. It's important to know how to clean your audio equipment. It's also important to know how to clean your computer and yourself, your house, cars. So, Major, I don't know what you're talking about. Game Angler says, what is the guitar behind me? So that is a good question. That is a Mexican-made Fender Telecaster, and it did not come with the humbucker pickup in it. I actually added that later, but that's kind of what it is. It's a great guitar. With that humbucker, it can do the nice like rock tones. It can chug. It can definitely, like, if you were to play like heavy metal, it could do it. It's got the humbucker. It adds that nice thickness to it. So, do I think, Chris? I do think often, actually. Thinking right now. Happens. I know, it's crazy. But if you could elaborate, Chris, on what the rest of that question is supposed to be great. Major to potato, do I support? I support lots of things, but again, elaborate. Chris, do you think it is important to like what you do for work? Yes, I do. I do think on a mental standpoint, you should like to a certain degree. Like you don't have to absolutely love it, but you should like it to a certain amount. Like, yeah, I like doing that. That's it's not something. The nice thing is like you don't have to do the same thing forever. Hey, do I support LGBTQ? Let's see, was that liquor, girls? I don't know what I don't really support. If you want to be LGBTQ, that's on you. Do I support it as a lifestyle? I don't know. Everybody has a different lifestyle, and that's how life goes. My lifestyle is different than yours. I live in a recording studio. I live on top of a recording studio because this is the basement. So you hate them? Sorry, that's your opinion, Major. But I'm gonna get back to Chris's questions. Do you think it's important to like what you do for work? I do think it's important to like it to a certain extent. However, you don't have to do it forever. I have chosen my line of work because I absolutely have a passion for it. If you have a passion for something, that's super important. I think you should have a certain amount of passion for what you like. Now, does your passion have to be something that pays you? Not necessarily, which is kind of a whole like you should like what you do, but you don't have to love it. I just happen to fall into something that I love. Was that quote? It's like if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. I don't know. I absolutely love what I do. I get to meet a lot of neat people. I get to work with a lot of cool music. I get to sit and do live streams with people every morning and do this stuff. So yeah, that bald spot's getting worse. I got a spot that's really thinned out, and I don't like it. It's gotten worse. I thought it was getting better, but I think it's gotten worse. I just saw it in the live stream here. So, Fruity Pebbles? No, I'm more of a Captain Crunch or Lucky Charms. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just matted down. Sometimes my bald spot looks a lot worse if I haven't showered or anything. So it sucks. Like I said, I have a bald spot and it's getting worse. Honey Nut Cheerios. I do like me some. From time to time, I like Honey Nut Cheerios. Gamer angle. I don't know what you're talking about, Major Potato. You're a weird dude. Favorite TV show? Ooh, my favorite TV show right now. Right now is Vikings Valhalla. That's probably my favorite one. Ooh, I had cinnamon toast crunch for breakfast this morning. It was delicious. I'll probably have some more here. Favorite TV show right now definitely is Vikings Valhalla on Netflix. It's my favorite one right now. Major is a weird dude. Ryan, you're absolutely right. I think you were on yesterday. I think you're right. But if you guys are new and you like our channel, hit the like and subscribe. I'm tech cool, but I'm not sure if I have a passion for it. I'm employed and unsure what to do. Chris, that's everybody's dilemma at this point in time. You're either in a spot where you're really you're either gonna find what you like. Sometimes you just happen to fall into something too. I've fallen into many jobs over the years. I worked for a cleaning company. Did I love it? Not really. I did like doing it, but it wasn't something I'm like, I'm gonna do this forever. Tech is cool. Tech is always cool. It could be a hobby even. My hair's getting crazier by the minute. Traveling, that sucks. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. If you're unemployed, you'll find something. There's lots of jobs out there. Is it something you're going to love forever? I don't know. That's up to you. Some people find their dream job and they stick with it. Some people don't, and they just work a bunch of jobs. Is there actually fluid in this? Yeah, there is. I picked up a lighter in it. My brain kind of does the squirrel thing from time to time. But yeah, it just depends. Depends what you find. I still watch, like, I have a Mac, but I still watch videos on PCs and how to build them and stuff because I find it fascinating. But it's not something I want to do forever. So it's something I can do, but it's not something I do professionally. So Ryan says all my friends tell me that to watch Vikings, but never tried it. The Vikings, the first Viking show, I didn't like as much. I liked it, but not as much as I like Valhalla. Valhalla, I like a lot better. Um, so I don't know. And they're all, well, finally, like those Viking shows, they're all fairly, like, to a certain degree, historically accurate. Like Valhalla has Leif Erikson in it, who came to America. Game Angler, how can you do that? You can't do a scale of 1 to 10 for what color a microphone is. They're either black or silver. There are some that are different colors. I think Telefunken makes an M80, their M80 microphone, in like various, like yellow, pink, gold. But honestly, I don't know how you can rank a color. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, look, I got one right here. These are some of my favorite guitar mics. They're silver on one end and black on the other. Like, I like it because it shows, what I like about these is since they're silver on the front, you know where the front is. You don't have to guess. Oh, it also says front, but it says that the front is also silver. It's very handy if you're doing a live and you have it and you see it kind of do this number. From a distance, you're like, crap, I see a silver. I shouldn't be seeing silver. I should be seeing black. I should be seeing the black side. You know, Chris, I hope you find what you're looking for. I've had people come in here. I have one guy that he's starting to work for us. He started as an intern. He started interning for us right now, but he's kind of in a similar boat where he's like, I've done flooring forever, and I want to try something new. And this is a good interning. Like, interning somewhere is a great way to try something without having a lot of, like. And then maybe you end up liking it, and you're like, cool, this is what I want to do, and you find a job doing it. Favorite color of the, that doesn't make any sense, Angler. That makes 0 sense. I don't think so. I think Petroid is wrong. Some of these don't make any sense. I don't know. Chris is a good comment. He had a good comment. The rest of these comments don't make any sense. But if you guys are new and you like our channel, hit the like and subscribe. We got a lot of new subscribers in the last, like, month or so. A lot. Let's see, show me the last month. Last month we've gotten 143. In 2025 we're hitting about 190-ish. So favorite. Ooh, that's a good question. Traveling Zip says favorite guitar. Fender Telecaster by far. Mine, no. That one right there. That's probably my favorite one to date because it is a very versatile guitar, regardless of what people say about it. So. What is your opinion on Israeli influence in Western media? I'm absolutely fine with it. They get a lot of. I don't know why people are Actually, I do know why, but people don't like the answer, so I just kind of keep that one down. Why would I ban you, Major Potato? I don't ban anybody. I put you in timeout. Favorite single coil or single coil. I actually, for the neck, I'm actually more of a humbucker person for the neck on a Telecaster, but I also do like the single coil They make single coil humbuckers that are really cool. They're called hot rods. Those are really cool. You're not gonna happen. I'll put you in timeout, but you've done nothing. He likes eating grass. Oh, you're weird. King Austin, I am not a singer. Sorry. English or Spanish? I don't know. I'm English. Let's see. That is true. Getting an internship anywhere is kind of like peeling a skin off of a grape. It can happen, but it's hard. So, not a dancing monkey, King Austin. Traveling lamp. Do you like DR strings? For my bass guitars, I do. My bass guitars, I put DR strings on all of them. My Telecaster actually has Fender strings made by Fender. I don't know what you're talking about, Petroid. You're being weird. What kind of pace? Oh, a new subscription. Oh, cool. Thank you, new subscriber. Appreciate it. It just notified me, a new subscriber. Sometimes it notifies me, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends if you guys have that stuff public or not. Traveling Lamp asks, what kind of bass do you prefer? 4-string? Anything 4-string, really? 5-string can be handy at times, but it's not one that you're going to use all the time because it has that extra octave, and that extra octave is not always useful. Now, a 4-string, always useful. Most of the stuff you're going to play is going to be in that. I don't know, Petroid's being weird. I'm going to let them do whatever they're... You can keep commenting, Petroid, but I ain't going to answer because I have no idea what you're asking. But thank you. See, this is Dijon Cobage. Well, thank you for the subscription. We greatly appreciate it. We appreciate all of our subscribers, regardless of what people say or think. 25. Man, that video is doing fairly well. A lot better than I thought it would do today. So, do I play bass? I do not play bass. I record a lot of bass, though, and we work with a lot of bass guitars, bass players, so generally that's kind of how that works. I think we're getting to a point, though, where we might have to... That Petroid, that comment comes actually if you've watched South Park. That's why I find that funny. Do you need hygiene on a bass? I don't know. Depends on your style of music. It really does. Traveling, there's a lot of slap bass can happen on higher strings, so I don't know. But we do work with a lot of bass players, so, and we probably will. We work with a lot of drummers too. Just how our industry works. We work with a lot of various instruments and musicians over the years. 847. Thank you, everybody who's hit the like and subscribe today. You're a super serial? Like, do you like? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Traveling Amp, you say you have the best bass combo amp ever. Which is it? I'd like to know. Maybe I'll get one myself, but I'd like to know. I'd like to know what that combo is. Because we don't use a lot of amps in the studio for bass guitars. Usually we go directly in, and I'll go in with like a direct box into a compressor and then in. That's kind of our chain usually. But we have been using, like, I think right now we've been using the guy that comes in with the band that we're working with right now. He's got like one of the Behringer Ultra Gain ones, which are kind of neat. It's got a front XLR output, which I do like. It's a little noisy, but it's workable. Like, I can still use it. So, 847. That's nice. It's a good day. That's a good subscription day. I need to do more videos. I'm working on another video that is part of our drum mic series. Like, I have one that I did bass drum, then I did snare drum. Next one's gonna be rack tom. Actually, might just be. I haven't decided if it's gonna be rack tom or toms in general. I might do rack tom and then floor tom, and then the whole kit, like our overheads, and then how it all sounds together, kind of thing. So, I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm not sure. Matthew, hello there. Favorite vocal mic I've used? SM7 right now, but I've used U47s, I've used 251s, I've used 87s, U87s, but generally right now it's the SM7. I don't know, it varies, but that's what I like right now. But it's a little trickery. It's an SM7 and it goes, our mic pre that then feeds a WA1B, which is a CL1B clone, and then goes in. So Petroid, that's true. That's not true. Not true at all. I do not look like Martin Luther King Jr. Or maybe Martin Luther, but not Martin Luther King Jr. No. Petroid says run the bass through 1488 amps. Huh. Let's check those out. Spectro U Ampeg. I do like Ampeg with a little bit of, I like the distortion. Petra asks, what are we drinking? Coffee. Because this is coffee time. It's coffee time life. That's what it is. And keep drinking coffee. And I'll probably, I don't know if I'll stop when this is empty, but I've got a lot of people watching and stuff, and black sugar cream, just straight black. If it's good coffee, I don't put much in it. If it's like, this coffee needs a little help, then I'll put some creamer in it, but I'll have to try that. I'll have to look for one in Traveling Lamp about that Spectro. I've heard things about it. I've never tried one, so. Have some herbal tea there, Petra. It's good for you. I usually do that in the evenings. I'll probably have some tea tonight, this afternoon, before because I have to go do an event. I'd have to do another event tonight, and then here 11 my time, which I need to get off the stream here pretty soon so I can go get ready. I have a training I got to do. Herbal caffeine tea. See, I try to cut caffeine certain parts of the day, just because I feel better. Howdy, Yogi. I know you've been on before. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe. We're a little glitchy today. I don't know if it's YouTube or my phone. I don't worry about the future or any of those things. I just keep doing one day at a time. So, but have a good day, Petroid. I'm probably going to do things, probably get off here soon too. We've been on for over an hour. We usually do these for about an hour. So, I do like this angle. I think I'm going to do this angle more often because you get to see just a little more of the desk. You can see our compressor. We got a compressor here. We've got some mic pre's here that you can kind of see. So, I bet it is very loud. I'm not going for loud. I'm going for tonality though, but loud does help sometimes. Petrid, I don't know if that's true. I'd have to look into that. Self-hate and despair are sensitive. That's not a biblical thing, so I'm not gonna hate, self-hate and despair are sins. That's like saying suicide sins. There's nothing in the Bible that says anything about those being sins. Because you gotta look into what you say. Actually, I had that whole thing with my kids at school yesterday. Or that they sent an email to all the parents about something, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. And I looked it up and was like, look at that. Yeah, but sins that's where that word comes from. Sins is a separation. It's not they're not going biblical here. I'm just saying that's where it comes from. Jazz pickup tone on the bass. Oh, I do like a jazz pickup on bass. By far, like I like a jazz bass. What was it? I had a Jaguar bass for a while. That thing was cool because that Jag bass, I think it was a Jaguar bass. I think that's what it was. It's been so long that I can't remember exactly what it was, but it had a jazz pickup and it had a P bass pickup, and it had both of those, and you could blend between the two. It was a cool bass. The only problem is the neck got jacked on it, and the neck to get the neck replaced was cost more than what the bass was worth. So. You're right, Petro. I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm all about relationship than actual religion. Religion was a way to control people, I feel. And actually, if you look at a lot of the Catholic Church, a lot of things that they do in their past was literally to control people. Because that's how they got their money. So. But yeah, favorite. That's kind of my favorite, is those two pickups. Those are my two favorite combos for bass on a pickup. I do not think that the SG is equivalent to the Stratocaster. I do not. They're completely different guitars. So they're both cool in their own right, but they're completely different guitars. Thank you. Thank you for liking my beard. Have a bad day. I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna have a great day, despite what you think there, Petroid. So, But yeah, I don't think the SG is equivalent to the Stratocaster or vice versa. I think they're both great guitars, though. So, well, a lot of people watching this one. That's great. That's awesome. A lot of subscriptions, too. 108, we're up to 840. Oh, we went down one. That's okay. Could have been a troll. I don't know. Maybe someone decided they weren't good enough enough of our content, because it is to promote and teach and stuff like that. So they do function very similar. Their tone's very similar, but I still think they're widely different guitars. Yep, it does have different. I didn't really go out of my way to attack religion there, Petra. I'm just giving you an opinion. If I wanted to attack, I'd go into it. I don't believe in religion. I believe in a relationship. So, Deadpool's back. Are you hipster? No, I've already answered the question. If I went out of my way, I would have gone into a whole rant. That's how I got out of my way. It was a snippet of like a minute, less than a minute. No, although it does make you wonder sometimes. I always thought this was a peculiar instrument. I agree with it. It's kind of funny looking too. Like, it doesn't look like normal guitars. It's kind of shaped funny. And it doesn't sound anything like that. You're absolutely right. It doesn't sound like an SG. Sounds way different than all of the rest of them. And I think they do that because they just wanted something different to have. Makes sense though. You know, you make enough guitars that you're like, man, everybody likes these, but we need a different flavor to add to that. And I think that's what they came up with. The SG. I think that's kind of how that kind of came around. I don't know if that's true or not. Don't take it as fact. That's how I feel about it. So, and we're all allowed to our opinions and our thoughts. So, regardless what people say and think. Yeah. So, you make no sense. You're just trolling, I think. Some people do that. They'll troll by putting in little snippets that sound like what they like sounds like what we're talking about, but has nothing to do. Is it now? More YouTube updates for 2025. There's a bunch of new ones that are coming up, and I like that all the new YouTube updates are here to help smaller channels. I don't know if it's helping us per se, because it's hard to say, because we're doing live streams and long form content. I have a short I'll probably drop this week too that'll go along. I might drop a couple shorts with our short form videos. So you, sir, are Petroid, I think. Have a good day, everyone. Yes, you're contradicting yourself here, Petroid. You can't post a positive thing and then come with, I don't know. Do what you want. That's not true. It's not true at all. I'm here to talk about music. I'm just telling you my thoughts. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, there was a day and time when debate was considered a good thing, and I feel like lately, I say lately, the last like couple years, actually probably since COVID, really, that you can't debate with somebody. And this has nothing to do with what anybody is saying on our comments right now. This is just kind of a thought. That all of that debate kind of has gone, like, if you debate with somebody, if you think differently than they do, it's bad, and then you have to hate them. Like, it's like debate used to be a good thing. It's like there's a back and forth, and that's what it should be. So yeah, but it just doesn't make any sense. Your George Floyd jokes don't make any sense. Like, it's not a punchline. It's like, oh, it's a joke, but nobody knows that it's a joke. That's the thing. How do I feel about the Super halftime show? I feel like it was kind of meh, and not in any terms of like the performance, the dancing. Like, all those performers did a great job in what they do, but for me, after watching, I watched a replay of it. I didn't watch it live, but after watching like a replay of it, I was like, and there's all these people that go into conspiracies about the halftime show, which I think are funny. But I don't know. I felt kind of like they could have done better. Like, not just with, like, they could have added more talent. Like, there was a lot of talent on that stage to begin with, but they could have added, like, it seems like in the past years they would have someone on stage that was like the main act, but they would collaborate with these other artists like um, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Aerosmith, or they'd have these that would come in and they'd interact. And I feel like this halftime show was like this was his show, which is fine, do it. But it'd been kind of cool to bring in some other artists. There was Serena Williams who did her dance. I saw that. Um, he did his stuff in his bell-bottom jeans, regardless of what people say. Looked like I thought he was wearing his girlfriend's jeans. To be honest, it was kind of weird. That would have been cool for Slash and this whole show. That would actually have been kind of cool. Like, I don't know what it would have brought, but that would have been cool. It's just like it was missing an element of something, like, is how I felt. And I don't know what that element is, but it just kind of felt like it was missing something. Like, everybody that performed did what they do fantastically. But the show itself was just kind of felt floppy to me. I don't know. Doing live shows for a living, that's just like the light show could have been cooler. Like, they did cool. They did do a good job with the light show, but it could have been a lot cooler with the light show. The sound was fine. Like, from what I listened to, it sounded fine. Those guys did great. So Matthew says, currently using an SM58 as a vocal mic. Do you think an SM7 is worth an upgrade? Depends on your room and what you want to do. I do think it's an upgrade from the 58, but the 58, it's not like a huge jump. Like, I have 58s. I have a couple of them. They're in our live rig. And they do a good job of what they do. But would I use a 58 in the studio? Probably not so much. I do think that SM7 does isolate a lot better. You tell for review. Probably something. We'll keep that hid. I don't feel like dealing with that. But yeah, I do feel like you might get a little bit better tonality. Now, to say an SM7 does have a lower output signal-wise than a 58 does. But the capsule's bigger, and you can use things to gain it. We can actually get one that has phantom power, which I'm considering. That's like another $100 more, and I'm thinking about getting one just to have. Traveling Lamp says, asks, do you like bare knuckle pickups? I love bare knuckle pickups. They're expensive, though. So yeah, I hope that helps you out, Matthew. We're still, like, we have a lot of mics. I tried these on vocals. It's a E609 by Sennheiser. These are cool on vocals. Not every vocal, but they are cool on vocals. Actually, these are cool on a lot of things, not just guitars. So, no, not gonna answer that because that's a stupid question, Jimmy. Bare knuckle Rebels yells. Actually, Traveling Lamp, you got a point there. Bare knuckles and an SG would be. I haven't heard one, but I think that would be a cool combination. I've actually thought about putting a bare knuckle pickup. They make a single coil bare knuckle that I'd like to put in my Telecaster. I think as I'd actually like. I've thought about getting all bare knuckle pickups for my Tele and just completely redoing it again, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. I really like how it sounds right now, but so. Through Vox AC30, absolutely. We have an AC15 actually here, which our AC15 is just a 15-watt version of. It's got the same pickup configure, or it's got this. Sorry, it's got the same input configuration. It's got the tremolo and it's got the reverb, and it's got top boost. It's got everything that an AC30 has. It's just in a 15-watt speaker, and I like it just the same. So, I love my AC15. However, it blew an input transformer on it, so it's not turning on. So we sent it out to get repaired, and they're currently repairing it. I actually heard from the guy where he has repaired it, but the part that came in was slightly faulty, so he sent it out to be. He sent that part back to get a replacement part, so he can repair it in the right way. So, but yeah, hope that's helpful. I don't know if it is or not. We're kind of getting to the point. I'll stop. I'll give it a few more minutes here, but I think we're going to stop here soon. to go get ready for our day. We've got some trainings we got to do in a room with and it's a room that has AV that we installed, if I'm thinking correctly. And then we've got some other stuff that we got to do tonight that I also got to get ready for, like my son's wrestling match that he's not actually wrestling in. So I don't know. I might go to it if he's not wrestling, and then just go home. Well, actually, I have to go to work at 5. I have to go to the event at 5. So, anyways, electric technician talk. I don't know what you're talking about, but it is what it is. Single guitars sound beautiful. Actually, I find most guitars sound good through an AC-15, but it's because I think it's because it's got that mid-range bump that most guitar amps don't have. I think that's what kind of made AC-15 like a staple, or just the AC-30 even a staple, because they're essentially the same. They're the same amp. It's just one's 30 watt and the one's 15. And I actually kind of like the 15 watt a little bit more, but they're still loud. A 15 watt tube amp is loud. So, and we have an ISO cabinet actually off to our side here by Rivera. I like them. It sounds good. Got a decent cabinet in it, or a decent speaker in the cabinet. So, but you know what? Thanks everybody for hitting the like and subscribe. I think we're gonna 25, awesome. I think we're going to hop off here. We've gotten a lot talked about today. We gotta go get some stuff done, and you know what? I gotta eat breakfast. So, hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. Go watch our new video on snare drum miking. And if we haven't said this to you, good morning, good evening, and good night. We'll see you all next time.